Okay, YouTube, my tube. I'm building this greenhouse here. In the process of it, we got somebody nosy in here. Can you believe this? I got a 10 door here to make sure she don't get in here. And she's all the way in there now. You're not allowed in here, by the way, just so you know. Look how easy she is climbing over that stuff. She's such a easy goer. This is not for you. Put chicken feed in there, so she's trying to get that. So anyway, this has got concrete block construction all the way around. As y'all can see, my son is 100% vegan, so what I have planned to do, I got to fill all these concrete blocks up with concrete. I bought one of these 30-foot long sections, and the agreement was my brother helped set this up for me and I would buy him one, so I bought him one, and he went ahead and took that with him and did not never help me with this one, so I'm doing it all myself. But it is what it is. So I got to finish mixing up concrete, putting in all of these over here. Here I have a lime tree, unbelievable lime that's extinct in the wild now, but I still have this one, so I'm hopefully going to make some more off of that. Then I have a tangerine tree here that I'm growing. Cute little thing, look at that, from seed. This one also is from seed, and it smells so good when you just rub that leaf. I just wish I could smell that. I don't know why, it's got the yellow, something to do with chlorophyll or something. I'm gonna have to figure it out, but I'm thinking about clipping this, and making 3 more tree clones later. I'm laying cardboard out on the bottom of this, all the way around. I don't care, Brownie, you can come in here and get some if you want to. Come on, Brown. Come on, you're okay. So I'm gonna put a big door on that end down there. And so I put a cardboard down here to kill the grass. And then I'm going to section this off. I haven't decided if I'm going to use concrete blocks or I might just put big oak logs right here all the way down and then backfill this up, move the pots to the center aisle, and then I'm going to dig this side down here all the way to right here, so it'll be about 1, 2, 3 blocks wide to this post all the way down to where the horse's nose is right now. And I'm going to dig it down probably about 2 foot. And this will be 2 blocks plus 2 foot high. I'm going to align that with a pond liner all the way down. I'm going to put about 250 catfish in here. I'm going to have a pump. I got a cool plug right there to plug the pump in through here. I'll put a piece of pipe before I fill this with concrete, and I'm going to go up on the tin a little bit with the concrete. And have a pump. I'll hook up here so, a strawberry aquaponic thing up here, so I can grow strawberries. So the catfish water will pump up into here, go all the way down with a sliding all the way down to the bottom, and have strawberries growing right there, which will be fine. And if any strawberries fall in the water, the catfish will eat them because they're going to be hungry as hell all the time. And then I will have another pump coming out of this water so I can water this garden with the catfish water, and then I will add new water daily or weekly or whenever I decide to use water out of here to water this. So it will always be ever changing. The center aisle will probably just be that gravel. It'll probably be gravel, like that gravel right there. So I have a clean area. And after I got that done, I'm still going to keep these pots going. So potted plants, it's good to have potted plants. I don't have to change them out very often. I shouldn't have to change this one out very often. If I put the proper stuff that it needs in there, I won't have to worry about it. I got a 30% shade cover cloth on here all the way around. On the top piece down here, I got it set up so I can plant a grapevine, and it will go up on the top of this and hook into here and have grapes inside of here, which I don't need to be inside of here, but I figure I'll do that anyway for additional shade. I just got to get this figured out, how I'm going to do that. Here's a blueberry. I just got to get it figured out how I'm going to do that. Brownie, I see you. So then I'm going to come off of here. This is a 6-year plastic. I'm going to come off of here with clear tin and go over the entire thing. I don't know what that's going to do, but it's going to make a double layer of plastic. I'm going to have to move this over here. Just temporary that there so it won't be flapping in the wind. So quit tearing up everything, Brownie. So it'll be clear tin all the way across here. It'll still have this plastic in here. Y'all can see how the moisture is in here. Amazing, right? Y'all leave in the comments below. Let me know what you think on that. Cardboard's a good thing. This is Moringa alfirea. It has, I don't know, anywhere from 50 to 90 different nutrients and antioxidants and stuff like that. So my son eats this for to keep him really healthy. It replaces a whole bunch of shit. It don't have the best flavor in the world, but he eats it and it's keeping him healthy and alive. When he was given 7 months to live about 10 or 11 months ago, same situation with my wife. He has a leaking aorta and Marfan syndrome and some other stuff going on. But I'm trying to take as good care of him as possible. So I got the Moringa alfirea. This plant is from Africa. I highly recommend everybody having this in their yard because it is a cash crop. You can use it for trading for other stuff, and you can grow it to feed your family. Like I said, you cannot get that much superfood. This is like a food of the gods. This is better than blueberries. It's better than pomegranates. It's better than anything. Moringa alfirea. Look it up. And I'm just trying myself with this. This has made it through 2 winters already, so I'm doing pretty damn good with it so far. And this one is just starting out, so I don't know. I started that inside, but I just replaced it with some more, and I just got seeds from Walmart, planted them, and hopefully they'll come up and produce fruit. If they don't, then I will do something else. But ain't this amazing? Don't think about that. I got all these little pieces, so I can literally cut this off and make a clone of it, or I can wrap this with some tin foil and dirt right here like that. Keep that moist. When it roots, clip that off right there and have another tree. And I can do another one with this. I can do another one with that. It's freaking amazing. It is freaking amazing. So that is that. I've got a little bitty door here that my shoulders barely fit through, so I'm putting a bigger one on the back side. I'll be putting clear tin across here. I will concrete all this up here, and I'll even concrete over top of this tin right here. Like I said, I'm going to put a pipe through there. Concrete on this outside. I may backfill this up with dirt, so this is a partially buried thing. I'm not exactly sure all the details of what I'm going to do at this point. Got a lot of cleanup to do in here. It's a mess. Like I said, my brother left this place in shambles when he left here, so lots of cleanup to do. But I got little water projects going all over here. Got this area. There's fish in here that are as long as my arm, 2 and 3 foot long fish. So that's a good way, self-sustainability. I got my food forest here. This is peaches. Need to cut all this stuff back. Peaches. This is peaches. This is plum. I mean, there's plum all through here. Plum. We're going through here. I still have a couple beehives left. Hey, baby girl. There's our goat. She's just, I taught her from place to place to most stuff, you can see. When Mikey was 6.5 to 7 years old, we came out here and planted this for his mother. I'm filming this actually not for the YouTubers' benefits, but to show my wife because she can't get out of bed. But this is your plant, baby girl. This was for Sarah Tyndall. Yes, it was. This is a rose bush, a Jacob's coat, or coat of Jacob or something like that. It has a whole bunch of different colors. And then Sarah bought me about 6 years ago a kiwi vine, and I think some of y'all long-term YouTube watchers will remember it was about this big when I planted it. Look at it now. Look at it now. It's almost as big as my wrist. Check that out. So it goes up into here, and it's overtaken this invasive China berry, which I hate this stuff. But yeah, there it is. I can take cuttings off of that. That is the furry kiwi, the one that is really hairy. And then I got some smooth ones. But I don't use fertilizer at all, because look at how good my stuff is. I highly recommend nobody use fertilizer. Do stuff a natural way, because it's stupid. People in town, I used to work for lawn police in Florida. They say, oh, you got to have fertilizer for your grass yards and everything. Look at this yard. Look at this out here. This is my backfield. Y'all can see there is plenty of grass growing in here. This never gets fertilized. If you look right there closely, you'll see a bunch of dead grass. The dead grass dies, goes into the ground, creates nitrogen, feeds the other grass that's coming. All it does is it gets mowed. So you do not have to have fertilizer at all for any lawn. Same goes for fruit trees. Let nature takes care of itself. Look out here. You see these leaves and leaf cover and stuff? Look at this. Well, I just kicked that over there. There's a mushroom right here. See this little mushroom? Little brown mushroom? That means there's mycelium in the ground. Look at this soil. Look at this. It just pulls apart with my hands. You know why? Because the leaves falling from the trees create that kind of soil. And then when it rains, there's fish and worms all in here. It's natural. I'm not putting fertilizer down. I'm not making all kinds of chemical bullshit killing my family. So I highly recommend y'all let nature take its course. Make your own compost. Do your own stuff. The world's going to shit. It's almost zombie apocalypse out there. People like me will survive. It puts me in a very hard situation because of my wife and my son. If everything goes to shit, then the medications that they need to live, I won't be able to get. Then they'll die. But me, I haven't had so much as a flu shot since I was 7 years old, I believe. And I don't even get a common cold. I don't get sick. And it's because of this kind of shit. I grow my own food. I cook my own stuff. Let my horse run around, making horse shit all over the place. See this? There's a lot of weeds in here because I haven't been mowing, but I got grass. You mow this whole yard a couple of times. All this trash and shit you see is just because my brother left it in shambles. But I used to have it looking like a golf course. And I'll get it back going soon. I just don't have much time to do anything. I got the registered nurse with my wife now, so I can make this video. So I got some compost going in here. Great compost, which I'll be using that for the that smells so good. I'll be using that for this house over here as soon as I can figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut up them limbs right there and place them on the bottom of this cardboard. I might as well go through that with y'all before I go. Cut up the limbs, put them on the bottom down here, and then I've got to put something to segregate this away from everything though. I got about 150 bell peppers this tall out there that I've overwintered, or I am overwintering, and I'm going to continue to grow them in here actually to produce more bell peppers. I produce 7 garbage cans slab full of bell peppers this year for my son and myself. And what I'm going to do is put the wood down here, and then I'm going to put compost, and then I'm going to put a leaf litter, and so on until I get this where I want it. And then I'll put a good layer of topsoil on top of that, and I will not fertilize this at all. You're okay, Brownie, you're okay. You can stay there and eat stuff in my greenhouse as long as you don't tear up anything. Most horses are clumsy as hell. Mine's not. She's absolutely amazing. Chickens, horses, turkeys, everything thrives together. But that's what I'm going to do. So I haven't decided if I'm doing concrete block here yet, or tin, or what it's going to be. But whatever it's going to be, this is going to be a permanent thing. Every year I will dip down and till it up with a pitchfork or something, or I'll build a thing that'll go in the ground with spikes, and I can go like this and bend and bend and bend and do it, and then do it some more. Plant stuff, let it seep down, plant more stuff and more stuff and more stuff, and the plants will be getting that. Remember, you're eating what quality of soil that you put into your food. You put a bunch of chemicals and bullshit into your food, that's what you're putting in your system. I don't recommend it. So that is that. I will be doing more gardening videos as I go. I just don't have but 1 hour per week to work on this. It's been taking me about 2 years now. 2 years now in the making of this. I know it looks like crap from the outside, but I guarantee you this is self-sustaining. So when I put 250 catfish in here and use the catfish poop with an automatic feeder that I put on here to feed everything in here, it's a complete self-sustaining system. I can grow enough food for 7 or 8 people, and then when the catfish grow up big enough to eat, I'll eat them all. Purchase 250 more catfish off of eBay for 158 to 200 bucks, somewhere in that range. Do it again and again and again, and keep repeating the process. I will not be trying to breed catfish because it's too easy to buy more and replace it and just go. So I'll eat catfish out of there until they're gone, and then do it again. And you can just dip them out with a net. And I know y'all will be liking to watch that. For bug control, I'll have green tree frogs in here. Some of them will get eaten by the catfish, but it is what it is. I also have other aquaponic systems going with little barrels like that in the center. I just got to make enough room where I can walk through. Maybe I'll put a big enough ledge on the top of the catfish thing so I can set some pots on there. I haven't figured it out yet, because I'm gonna definitely put concrete block from here to there, and I might put them big squares on there, concrete it all together. So I have an indefinite, amazing structure. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments below. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, I wish y'all peace, love, and happiness, and all that good shit. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, share my videos, watch my older videos while you wait for new videos, and most of all, people, be yourself, because yourself is cool. Edward Tyndall, and every other Tyndall out.